Amber boys worry, shoot me, I shoot you. Amber boys worry, fire me, I fire you. Amber boys worry, shoot me, I shoot you. Amber boys worry, fire me, I fire you. If they never kill your papa, you no go know wetin I see you. If them never kill your mama, you no go know wetin I see you. Southern Cameroonians, as you're joining, please share. Amber boys worry, shoot me, I shoot you. Amber boys worry, fire me, I fire you. Amber boys worry, shoot me, I shoot you. Amber boys worry, fire me, I fire you. If they never kill your mama, you no go know wetin we see you. If them never kill your daddy, you no go know wetin we see you. Amber boys worry, shoot me, I shoot you. Amber boys worry, fire me, I fire you. Amber boys worry, shoot me, I shoot you. Amber boys worry, fire me, I fire you. Good evening, Southern Cameroonian. Fidelis say Yannick day for is on Eric is Yannick is on Eric is on doing work of. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Why are you surprised about Yannick? Ambazonians, you guys are very emotional. Why are you surprised about Yannick? I've already been informed. Before he could do the live show, I already know. Why are you guys worried about Yannick? Please, don't be worried about Yannick's record. Don't be worried about Yannick's record. Before he could come live, I already knew. Yeah. Somebody I contact my awareness scenes. It's just that some of you, when people leave the revolution, yeah, you just leave things like that. No, me, Prince Jeka, when you leave, I go out and know what happened. I know what's going on with Yannick. Forget about that. Yannick's life was threatened with death. Yeah, Yannick's life was threatened with death. They threatened Yannick that they will go and shoot him on this. I will explain it as the show goes on. Don't worry about Yannick. All those people in America, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Ambazonia, see, I'm going to tell you what people must know. What all of them must know. The revolution is greater than anybody. It's bigger than anybody. It's bigger than anybody. See, I asked most of you last time in my show, I asked you that how many disciples, yesterday, we're on ABC, how many disciples did Jesus have? Jesus had 12 disciples. How many children entered the promised land out of Israel? 2, Caleb and Joshua. In life, my people, you expect too much, Southern Cameroonians. Your land, the victory of this revolution will not be given to you by multitudes of people. It will not be given to you. Some of you put your minds on people. No. You put your minds on people, on names. Don't put your trust on anybody because we are mortals. The Bible says in Romans 3:23, it says, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. That means everybody on the earth is a sinner man. When I see what Yannick is doing, I laugh. I laugh. But I know why he chose that step. But tell him that will not still save his life. That will not save his life. That will not save his life. What he's doing will not save his life. They threaten him with death. Yeah, the La Republique gang. You know, America is a land which everybody owns guns. You can be shot anywhere at any time. You can be poisoned, they can break. If they are killing stars, it's very easy. I've told you all in this revolution. It's just that God knows how He's doing His thing. I'm not in the United States. Maybe if I was in the United States, I would have been killed long time ago. Yeah. Don't be surprised. So I will explain to you everything going on with Yannick Sikot. Don't just let him keep on doing what he's doing. You know, as the time goes on, where I am, nobody knows. That's why I told you I don't make friends with Cameroonians. I made a vow to do this revolution. And I will do it to the end. Yes, me, Prince Jake, I will do it to the end. I'm a very peaceful person, but I'm ready to go extra miles. If you touch me, I want back, I come for you. Look, the one good thing God has done in my life is the passport I have. I can go to any country. Any country. And before I joined this revolution, I know rugged life. Look, there was one statement we used to make when we were still in the streets. They said, nobody is king of the streets. Nobody. Nobody is king of the streets. Nobody who owns life and death. Nobody, including Bia. You see all them, this General Claude Meka, all them, Ngwese, Paul Tasson, all of them, nobody owns death. When death comes knocking on your door, if Michael Jackson had money, he would buy death. It's just that they're ignorant. People like us, we know what we have seen. The road I took before where I am today, I saw people dying on the road. It's just that they don't know. Their parents gave them a chew soup and bread and butter before the road I took to be where I am. I saw people die on the road. I saw children. I saw women, pregnant women, die. Nobody could save them. It's just that they don't know life. They have not seen nothing. Before one could leave what one was doing to join this revolution, one has seen it all. If you ask my friends, they will tell you that Prince Jake has seen it all. And I'm just laughing because for me, I've made my life. I'm fighting for Ambazonia and for my own children to come and generations. I've taken myself out of the game because where I am, I can live, I can eat, I can drink till I die. I don't care. I don't care. I don't think about home. I don't know. I know this revolution will last. So I'm ready for it. And I thank God for the passport I have. Because if you touch if you come with me, even before I go, I'm not hiding it. I already have somebody behind. I'm already preparing him. Even if I go, if you touch me, it will continue with my generation. It's not something I'm stopping. If you touch anything concerning me, as I'm going, I'm leaving the one which is behind me, which is growing up, will continue where I stop. So it's not about that thing that some people do. And my passport, if you try it in Europe, if we do gaga, that means you will not travel because anywhere in the world we'll meet. I'm not in a poor country. I'm not poor. I don't need money from somebody to make me travel. No. The same money you can pay somebody to kill somebody, I can work that money and pay for somebody to finish you. This is revolution. And I'm fighting it because I made the same money you can pay somebody. Look, it's just that these people don't understand. The same money you can pay somebody to terminate other person's life, that same money somebody can pay, or somebody can use that same rifle to terminate your life. Some people think that, look, in life, they say iron sharpened iron. If you live by the gun, you die by the gun. It's very simple. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So there is no two ways. Our brothers who started this revolution have died in the revolution. The revolution is still on. Just tell Yannick Sikot that it's a shame. Yeah, if they threaten your life with death, the most stupid thing you will do is you come against the revolution because they threaten your life with death. I've already been informed. Where I was just looking at him. I was laughing. I was laughing, but I understand. If Lapiro could be killed in America, what do you expect? America is the land of money. The Cameroon government can close their eyes with 100 million, 200 million. Look for a desperate young man in America, give him 100 million, say, go and shoot this person. But it's very stupid is because, you know why I laugh? Killing never solve a problem. Killing. Ask America that if killing could solve the problem, the death of Martin Luther King would have still kept black people under slavery. It's just that these people don't understand. If you kill me today, my son, when he grows up, my Facebook already has a look. If you don't know, go to Facebook. There's a place they call Legacy. Legacy. Yes, and I don't look. It's just I don't like. I don't want to go to my private life. What I've already done behind. I know anything can happen in the future, so I already have a legacy behind. And where he is, it's just that you guys are playing. I've told you that. Ask Bia, look, Bia, all of them, they are the most stupid people, because ask them that how many Saudi Cameroonians have mulats? How many of us have given birth to children with mix? In Cameroon, when you have a child, they don't recognize children. Yeah. If you touch one mulat, if you touch one child of this Western world, it's the whole country, the whole Europe or the whole America you have touched. When I see this, they are doing this, their child's play. The revolution can dance today, but in the few years to come, the children we have to will rise and they will support us in the revolution. And they are Europeans. Now it will be Europeans against Bia. So I just look, I laugh at what they are doing. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. And when the children we have here will stand and rise against Bia and that like Cameroon for the souls they are killing, we will see that time whether they can kill and they can cover message. You cannot cover. America will tell you, you can never message is spirit. You can never. You can try to, but you can never cover message. Sisiku should have just quitted the revolution and stayed quiet. He should have just quitted and sit quiet and observe what he's doing, because they threaten his life that they will kill him. He started shivering. He has a small restaurant which La Republique, they come in and eat. He wants his business to sell, and he has joined them. So he has turned out to be my country people's second combi. They have sent him to come and use the revolution, use this thing, but he doesn't know that you don't bite the finger that fits you. You don't. We have his archives. In the revolution, everybody, even my own archives are there. You don't buy the revolution, the hand that feed you. If they threaten your life with them, you would have gone you silently, not to demoralize our people. Silently, you should have just gone you and leave. Many activists have gone like that. Many. I can quote you their names. Many activists of Southern Cameroon, and we understand very well. Yeah, we know America is the land of the rich. When money is concerned, anybody can do and undo. Many Southern Cameroon activists, their lives have been threatened with death in America, shooting, and they just went silently away. I don't want to call their names here, but I know many of them. Because I did not start the revolution today. I know what La Republique is capable of doing. I've told you all that my ears are on the ground. I have fathers which have seen my heart, that I'm fighting this not for myself. I'm fighting this because there are children down there that will need a better life tomorrow. No one would have loved to destroy Cameroon if, when this revolution started, they would have listened to the cry of the poor people. But as the revolution started, the high and mighties were very okay. They did not care. Yeah, and today, what we are fighting for is for the destiny of Southern Cameroons. It's not for the destiny of anybody. So if you want to walk out the revolution, just go quietly. Quietly. We know many. There are some which have even turned to start singing in French. When this revolution started, they were there. They struggled until they went back to Cameroon. They invited them in CRTV. Should I call their name? Let me even call this one because it's already Nivoti, Ivo Jesus, whether Ivo Jesus or what, which is singing now in Cameroon. He was an activist of this revolution in the days of the consortium. By then, he was still in Dubai. He started and he saw that things could not go the way he was thinking. He joined, and in no space, he left Dubai, went back to Cameroon. They did not arrest him. They recognized him that he was doing it. They brought him in. He joined the 237 World Watch show. He was invited in CRTV web. And he started, now he's doing music and even mixing with French. We understand. Not everybody is called for the task. Not everybody. Not everybody. Mami Jera was in this revolution. But today she's behind, hiding behind, doing things. We know when they call you, we know, but just go silent. Don't come and be doing what Yannick is doing. That's stupidity. Because not amount of money. Now, how many pan chop they go buy for your restaurant for America? How many pan chop? How many plate of food will they buy in your restaurant that will replenish the blood of your people that have been killed? You come online, you pick your parts, you pick some parts of the videos, and you come and you're doing activism like my country people. Say Prince Jeka say under the boss. This one say under the boss. I was just looking at him, I was laughing. I said, oh God. You know one thing in life, I don't blame anybody. I don't blame him. You know, in life, that United States of America, the one thing which I weep is because they accept firearm. Because if now for other country where they, you go feel free for do what you do. If they threaten your life, Sikot, Yannick, you'd already lived the revolution long time ago. I don't know who instigates you. I don't know how much they pay you. Even our brother Dexter Brent Washington, he too is just doing his own very quietly in the background. I understand very well. There are many. At first, Dexter in this revolution, Ambomo, we had Ambomo, Charles Ambomo. He too was strong in the revolution. Yes, he was very strong in the revolution. In the days of Ambomo show, with Kuku Blinks then, with Benji Viviv, we had many from America. They all melted down. But I Prince Jeka, when you melt down, I don't leave. I trace. Before I joined this revolution, I wasn't an Ajebota. I wasn't an Ajebota. I know, look, if they want to call spying, I'm one of the greatest spy. If this revolution, I know how to spy on people. Let me tell you, I know how to follow behind. I know how things go. I might be silent, but I have friends, very, very rugged friends, which I tell them I'm standing for this stuff, protect my back, mothers, fathers. I'm doing this for the children of Southern Cameroon. We cannot let fear put us down. And they let me know. All of you in America, all of you are scared of death because they can shoot you. That's normal. Somebody is ready to take $100,000, which is 50 million, shoot you and go to jail for 5 years, 10 years, and he's out. Very normal. We understand that. But the worst thing you do is you come up, you take pictures, and you put them online videos, and you're saying this. Yes, I'm very happy in this part of his live show, he said, Sisiku said it. I wasn't the one. Sisiku said, anybody that goes against the revolution, and even him, the Yannick, tell him that the amount of money they have given him, it will finish. It will finish. If you're in America, he cannot go home. Despite the amount of money they are giving him, he's trying to do his own things to cover the face and please be a government so he can after go. Tell him that he doesn't know what happened with Nambere. He doesn't know what happened with Nambere. He has not known what has happened with all those who have done what he's doing. All of you are just laughing. You don't know. They say the worst thing is to play with a black snake, thinking that because it has food in its stomach, it cannot beat you. That's the worst thing. The worst thing is to play with a black snake, thinking that it has food in its stomach, it will not beat you. Most of you are romancing with La Republique in the name of trying to replenish them for what you have done for the revolution. Once a demon, always a demon. A demon never changes to become an angel. The day they want to kill you, you will not even know. It's better you die a righteous death. It's better die on the righteous side than to die for money. What's money? I thank God for where I am because they have made me to know money is vanity. Your people are perishing every day. Instead, people threaten your life. Instead, go low. Do your things secretly. If they threaten your life because you were doing a Facebook live show, if they threaten your life because you are supporting Ambazonian revolution and you think you're scared of dying, yeah, you want to see Ambazonia, go low. Do things in the secret. Go to your LG and support. Go to your counties and support. And just remain low. And then you explain to your brothers, this is what I'm facing. Instead, you come up to destroy the revolution in the name of... Anyway, Southern Cameroonians, good evening. Yeah, I was just responding to Fideli's comment. So please, all of you are welcome. I was clicking share. I was just responding to his comment and that Yannick Sikot is. I watch it. He was putting me, say, no be Prince J-Cat, no be me talko. Now Prince J-Cat talko, did this and that. I was laughing. Hey, just that maybe, I don't know how they see money. Money. You can take that money. There's one place in the Bible. Let me just talk. Let's get to 400 before I start talking. There's a place in the Bible. They said there was a farmer who was harvesting his crops and keeping it on the barn. That, oh, when it's time for hunger, I'm going to enjoy this food on my barn. Waiting. And the next day, which he had to start eating that food, on that night, God killed him. That means he slept on his bed and he did not wake up. Yeah. I've been dreaming very terrible dreams these days. Let me talk to my people on Facebook. It has not been easy. For 2 consecutive days now, I've been dreaming of death. Yeah, I've been seeing myself crying in dreams about somebody who died. I know God is showing me the task ahead is not easy. Yeah, these 2 nights, yesterday, the night after I did my live show and today, I've been dreaming of death. The night breaking this morning, I saw myself on a grave covered with red rose, and I was crying a loved one. But I prayed over the dream and I canceled it. Because whenever I dream, if I cancel it, it never happens. It never happens. But if I don't cancel it, it takes, highest should be 24 hours or 48 hours, it comes to Rio. My mother who brought me up from where I was know that. So Southern Cameroonians, the job is not easy now. The task ahead is very, very, very difficult. Cameroon is going bankrupt because of our revolution. Yeah, nothing is working. All the companies that invested their millions of dollars in Cameroon, yeah, to take our wealth, they are all going bankrupt. And they have to pay that money. So in these few moments we have, it's going to be very tense. The first thing I will tell you all is, you see the companies we are fighting against, they will go to every level. You know, our interim government is not based in Africa. So I told you guys last time that it's going to be on sabotage. Yes. Sabotage is what they will do. La République cannot arrest President Sako or Secretary Chris and take them to Cameroon as they did with Sisiku in Nigeria. What they will do is, in the future days to come, people of the cannibal of Yannick, you will see them more. Yeah, money, I told you guys, so don't be surprised. Money is already involved. Money. You see many things like this come up because they want to sabotage the revolution. They want to sabotage the revolution. They want to destroy. That's the only thing they can do. When they sabotage the revolution, then they will take the image of the sabotage. They show to the international government that, oh, you see them, they are distracted. No, we are not distracted. It is an international political game. Yes. So look, that's why I've told you all. If you are for the revolution, you must be very faithful. Don't look. If you want to move with sentiment, you will lose everything. It's either you are for the revolution or you remain a follower. A follower of the revolution, that means he doesn't know where you're going. We have activists, we have people who are followers of the revolution. But I asked all of you in this revolution, I said, what made you join this revolution in the first place? What made you? What made me? Because even if today I'm supposed to tell Atanganji to come, the money I can ask for them to give me, they will not give me. If I ask Cameroon government to give me $2 billion that the revolution should end, will they give me $2 billion? At least I can build house for everybody. Everybody in the community who has lost the house, put airports, and then $2 billion can they give me? Just only me. Then each Southern Cameroonian start coming to charge his own. They cannot give us that kind of money. And even with that $2 billion, it's still small because $2 billion, it will still get finished. The natural resources we have under the soil, it's more than $2 billion. So even if I charge them $2 billion, it's still small. It's still small. How many children, look, those ones which are dead. I don't know how some of us think, but understand. They said in life, some people, I've said it before, the day I die, that they have gone. Great people die very early. Great men. Wicked demons live very long because God gives them the opportunity to repent. Jesus died at the age of 30. Michael Jackson died at the age of 50. Paul Biya is very wicked. His day is 86. God is giving him the chance to repent. Tell him God is giving him the chance to repent, because after this life, the one he will see, he will not like himself anymore. He will regret. Any wicked man lives long because God gives you the chance to repent. Every wicked man, every selfish man, the good people die quick because the earth cannot contain their goodness. How old was Martin Luther King when he died? How old was Malcolm X? How old were the others when they died? How old was Kwame Nkrumah and the rest? How old? Any good man in the world die quick. I know that. Death is nothing. Death is a sleep. Death is a transition which everybody must go. It's not a matter of time. I used to ask all of you, I said, those who took the life of Bob Marley, how old was Bob Marley? Those who took his life, are they still alive? Are they still alive? Those military of La Republique, which Ayuk used to use to kill others, are the military people still alive? No. See, death is the only thing which you cannot buy. That's why you see the Western people are very wise. This Western world, they are very wise because they know that they protect themselves, that you don't take their life. But when a stranger comes, they don't play with you. When I look you all, you say you're scared of doing this. Better stay silent. Better go silent. So, fellow Amazonians, don't be distracted with Sikot. Don't be. In the days ahead, you will see he's struggling to make a francophonic relationship to promote his business and see. Thank you very much, Ramson Bila, Lucky Dube, and the rest. Now, I'm struggling, but I want us to get to 500. Then I will start what Eric Tataw, Sisiku, and his group of distraction must know. This is the face of the revolution whereby we speak it out as it is. I'm not here to blend words with anybody because my face is out there. I'm not here to blend words with anybody. And I don't need, I've gone above that stage which money is not my ideology. Where I am, I've learned that rich men, this is the only country where you can slap a billionaire on the road. My country where I am, you can slap a billionaire on the road thinking he's a pauper. Because you can see him, you can see the car he's driving, you will not know he's a billionaire. And I like that kind of life. I wish I could take where I am and put it in Southern Cameroon. Where I am, the rich people pay more taxes than the poor people. If you are selling your vegetable and you're earning 100, you pay your taxes 1 franc. If you're earning 100 billion, you pay your taxes 50 billion. I like that kind of life. Because then you give everybody the opportunity to manage, to be somebody. You give everybody. But in Southern Cameroon, you find that the money which Biya could take to do better things and to just open his mouth and say, oh, I'm wrong. You know, my mother used to tell me one of the biggest words in life is, I am sorry. One of the greatest words in life is, I am sorry, forgive me. That's one of the greatest words. Ask all of them, Atanganji, Mukete, if all of them could wake up and say, when this thing started, and said, I'm sorry, we have wronged you, our people, who correct it. Would they be wasting all this money? No. But the stupidity of a man, the pride of a man is what brings him down. The Bible says, God gives grace to the humble and brings down the proud. This revolution, just like how Wiba told them, it will bring down that country to dust. You know, they have borrowed money of recent to hold AFCON. Coronavirus has come. They have stopped the games. Their money have been held on that. Look, they have not seen nothing. The war of liberation of Southern Cameroon will bankrupt La République. French Cameroon will go back. Just give me, I told them, by the end of this December, they will go bankrupt because coronavirus will not have a remedy now. They have AFCON and every money. They have borrowed money to build stadiums. Nothing is coming. Our restoration forces now have good machines. Good machines. Good machines. We educate them and they have good machines. So it's not in the days where the military used to want to go into the bushes and they think that all these people have guns. No. Why have they started bringing their heavy man? Tell them to bring. The one thing is they don't know the topography. They will meet with storm. They will meet with storm. They should keep coming. They should come. They should come. They should come. La République, this war will make them look. I only pity for my poor people back home. If you're back home and this war is going on, please try and do some small farm close to your house. Because things will turn out very rough very soon, my poor people. You're the only ones I feel very emotional when I'm on this show. Yeah. Try and do your small garden you plant, because in the few months to come, even the military will rise against the government. Salaries of the military men will be unable to be paid. Watch me, I'm telling you. Salaries of the military men, colonels and generals will be unable to get money again. Just watch, and that's when the real karma will rise. That's when the real karma will rise. Coronavirus have made them, they have stopped. They will stop everything. See, they are playing with God. They don't know who is God. Everything will stop. Everything will stop. Ghana president is offering 70 million to treat coronavirus. Cameroon president Biya is begging from America, calling the American ambassador for them to give him penny. You think they don't have money anymore? Ghana president, Ghana must go, which we say Ghana must go. Their president gives 70 million to treat coronavirus, but Biya is summoning American ambassador to beg. They should help them. Even when coronavirus has not been dictated, they already say it is there because they want the money. It's Ambazonia. Somebody write Ambazonia. Be faithful, my people. Don't be moved. Right, Southern Cameroons. We will bankrupt them. I've told you all. When Pekin be born, it take it small for grow. When you born Pekin, in the space of some hours, they get for cut a bladder. Take the bladder from mommy out. It is fine. After that, they get for wash the Pekin, cut in heaven. After that, they cut the Pekin in heaven. Wait till be the next thing. The Pekin go to see, go take few days, the Pekin start see. After the Pekin start see, you go take some few days, you 1 year, the Pekin start to creep. After I start walk, it start talk. Nassau revolution day. You see the francophones, them, some of them don't understand it. They tell Biya. He said this thing, the turn a different thing. Biya, the joke na joke. When we started this revolution, we started it with demonstration. They started playing. Atanganji was saying there is nothing. From demonstration, we went to marching with leaves. Peace sign. They say, I remember then their Minister of Education said, and their whoever said, when those frustrated lawyers are tired, they will go back to their courts. From then we came with Den guns. Den guns. They say, Den guns, we'll finish them now. From after that, we went to secrecy and power of defense. Carrying better sophisticated equipment and using the education. I told them one thing. For the fact that Sisiku made stupidity in taking a French lawyer instead of Southern Cameroon lawyer, we are blessed with wisdom. We are blessed with wisdom. We are blessed with wisdom. And with that wisdom, we will create more. What happened in Commercial Avenue is a tip of an iceberg. It's a tip of an iceberg. You can try to corrupt everybody, but the few determined ones, this revolution will last. And victory must come. Yes. As the war goes on, we are coming with more sophisticated stuff. That's why I gave you the pineapple of a growing child. The pineapple of a growing baby is like that of a revolution. It starts very small, prematurely, and before you want to realize, it tends to be an atomic bomb. So tell Bia to keep doing what he's doing. You can go and waste the small money and you corrupt all the activists. Corrupt them, compromise them, give them the money. We don't bloody care. The most thing we're important is we have the foundation that will last this revolution for the next 100th century. We have it. County by county and LGA by LGA. You can go up. And it's not everybody that is in America. It's not everybody you can pay to kill. No. There are countries which they respect human life. You can use your gambling money in America and try to corrupt people because they are scared that maybe one crazy talk or some motherfucker is going to come out somewhere and then shoot them. And that one is America. That one is the land of Donald Trump, where guns and everything, money is over everything. There are places which just your phone call, they will pick you from where you are. Tell Bia that. There are countries which just you make call. I want to know this person's address. Just know that they will pick you from that. Before you want to make 2 steps, they will ramass you up. We are not in that your jungle. God who planted this revolution know. So you can do that thing in America. You can go and corrupt as Janet Yarawude. You went and talked with the press woman, Karen Bass, and the undersecretary is busy giving you wrong information to the international world about our revolution. Wrong information. Janet Yarawude has been given one small golden stool and is busy destroying our revolution. Struggling to give wrong information because of money. Money is over everything in America, but in other places, life, reputation, dignity matters. You try that thing in my country, only your phone call, they will pick you from where you are. As you're making that phone call that Prince J. Kadi, they will pick you from where you are. You will not even know the next move. They will take you from that position. So this revolution must succeed. And to the interim government, my fellow people of Amazonia, please, as you're joining ClickShare, we are still building the audience. I'm here to take off those shackles. Those things which Yannick Sikot was trying to do over there. We have put my country people in a hole. Yes, tell all of them. I told my country people, you think we was joking. I've told them, the one greatest mistake all of us human beings which are alive we do is to fight against a crying spirit. Have you ever dreamt, seen a ghost crying? Somebody who wanted to enjoy this world, just like how some of you are collecting money, you see the person in your dream crying. Have you ever dreamed that kind of a dream? Let me drink water. Click share. Have you ever dreamed in your dream? I need to connect some of you to Mama France. She will tell you. Have you ever dreamed in your dream? You see that picking for Gabu, they cry. You never dream that kind of dream. Come, people don't dream and they will tell you how it is like. When I see some of you are doing all these your things, I laugh. You're not fighting me. If you stand against this revolution, you're fighting the spirit of the dead, which are moving so wild, seeking for vengeance. They are not one. They are not two. They are thousands. Maybe some of you don't know. Ask man for man when spirit, where person will die, we're not ready for die. How it ghosts day. Another of you explain for you, but ask person will come up for Manu. He will tell you. If you don't know how many young blood they cry for this revolution. So I go talk and so some man will know this. Some man will say, wait till Prince J. Kadi talk. It's because your eyes have not been open to see the spirit. Even if you ask the people of the Americans or the Western world, they will tell you that that's why they don't play when it concerns the death of their brother. If you killed one European in that place you're standing, they will gun you down to death. If you kill one American, if they are able to see you in that place you're standing, they will gun you down to death. It's to please that soul. It's to please that dead soul. So all of you are going collecting money. Look, you cannot destroy this revolution. You cannot. Let me tell you, and tell this message to Yannick Sikot. Tell it to my country people. My country people, where he was, he never knew that the spirit of the dead people set him in the trap. You know, when my country people was doing the video of this thing they did to Cuckoo Blinks. Please, I'm sorry, I'm coming to my show, but I want to take up your spirit. I felt as I saw somebody commenting in that Yannick Sikot dirty and silly show that, oh, this is a bad thing for the weekend. No, I want to elevate you. In a revolution, you must always have tides. There is a low tide and a high tide, just like how you have on the sea. So I'm here to elevate you up. When my country people was making that video of Cuckoo Blinks, saying that's Cuckoo Blinks, he did not know that that was a trap set by him from the spirits of the crying dead. Let me tell you, in this revolution, all circles of human life have been killed. When I tell you all circles of human life, you don't understand. In this revolution, I will name you what is going on. I'm young, I'm a prince, but I can tell you things from the spirit. I might be young in your eye, but I'm very old when it comes to my reasoning. It was given for me from birth. In this revolution, children in their mother's womb have been killed. Breastfeeding children have been killed. Babies, which are children between 1 to 5 years, have been killed. Children between 5 to 12 years have been killed. Children between 12 to 18 years to 20, that's the youthful age, have been killed. And from there and above till 70 and 80 years have been killed. That's to tell you that all the circle of life have been killed in this revolution. My country people did not know that what he was doing, he will end up in a dump hell. That's why I'm telling Yannick Sikot, what he's doing, he just started a very terrible journey. A very terrible journey. My country people found what this revolution gave my country people was the deadliest shock in life he never expected. And I will not say it here. I've told him he will pay till the end of his life. He will pay till he dies. Except Cuckoo Blinks don't love the people of Amazonia. But I've told Cuckoo Blinks that my country people will pay. If Cuckoo Blinks is tired of getting the money, she should turn that money to those orphans. She should look those children who are dying down, those children in Nigeria, the refugees. If Cuckoo Blinks is tired of that money, if her and her family and children are tired of that money, she should look those refugees. My country people will pay this revolution to the end of life. She has destroyed Cuckoo Blinks. There are many assaults. Cuckoo Blinks cannot walk. Pornographic. Everything, she has destroyed her image. He go work money for himself and for Cuckoo Blinks in Overseas. That is what the spirit of those who are dead can do to you when you want to fight the justice which they died for. Now, to Yannick Sikot, what he has started with, all others left this revolution quietly and did their thing. You saw Barrister Bobala has taken his way. He went quietly because they know. You saw Nivoti Ivo Jesus. He was in the revolution and decided to become a musician and join Francophone. He went quietly. All the Mami Jera, they have gone quietly. My brother, let me advise you. Person will send you for that road where you don't come being a second my country people. Tell that person, say, we welcome you. We welcome you for the second my country people. But ask the first my country people what will happen with you. You go enjoy the road now where you don't come. You go get the population, they go follow you. But when you go in that chuku one, no man will come. I tell you, today my country people, that person where they do you that thing where they don't send you. Today it is a better chuku. They never yet tell you. It is a better, and that chuku go chuki till he die. So person where don't send you for that road, in the name of say you the fear for your life, better you for just come on you quiet, say they don't threaten your life, you go you quiet. Because that road we don't enter. When the chuku you go enjoy the fame. You go enjoy the fame. You go do the battle. It go sweet you just like how my country people did why they sweet you. But when the chuku go choke you, like the one with the choke my country people now, where play way day, he get for pay Cuckoo Blinks till he die. That one when he choke you, you go regret. Even that restaurant where you don't open them for Maryland, you go bankrupt. You know go feel work. You go regret this thing what you did do for your country people. I tell you, better go silent, go rest. Now, greetings, Southern Cameroonians. And this was to elevate all your spirits. Nobody is king of the revolution. Nobody, including me, Prince Jeka. Nobody. First of all, I want to tell you all one thing, Southern Cameroonian. The revolution will succeed. Come rain, come sun. Even if I'm not, other activists are rising up. I told you all, the revolution is like a virus. It's like a virus. If you don't know what a virus is like what we have now called corona, which only talking, it can affect another person. Before I came into the revolution, you had Tapang and Mark. I was just like you then, sharing. Then I slept in my bed. The spirit of the revolution picked me up. When the virus of the revolution enters you, you cannot run away. Don't be moved about what the enemy does, but be focused, because this revolution will have victory. We will win. Come rain, come sun, we will win. And what all of them, Sisiku, I want to say this. Tell La Republic government that the sham, what Sisiku and Eric Tataw and the rest must know in this revolution is what I'm going to say now. It's not about shouting. When Eric Tataw came into this revolution, I told him, I said, Eric, it's good because you are coming in a time where Tapang is messing up. And the revolution needs a voice like you. But there is one thing you must know about Amazonian people. Don't take them for granted. They will show you the love. They will show you everything. But the day you go against them, they will turn against you. I told him that. Just like I came, God took him up. And today he feels that he has become the King Kong. No. What he must know is he can never destroy the revolution. Never. And what La Republic must know is they can never, ever use any Amazonia to bring down this revolution. They can never. They can never. Somebody says we are confused, that we need unity. We don't need the unity without confession. Have you seen what Patasang has confessed? Patasang has given the bitter confession which we need. And that is where unity can start. Tell Sisiku and those in jail, after the letter of Patasang, all of them need to come and start confessing. Nalowabi, she needs to confess. Mila Atem needs to confess. All of them need to confess. That is where collaboration and unity is. The interim government is very focused. None of them should be shaken, including the Amazonian coalition team. None of them should be moved. This is the tough time. I'm calling it the last battle. It takes men with repute. It takes men with hearts. It takes men with strength to stand. Don't be shaken about what you see. Don't be moved with money, because the soil beneath your leg, the land of your father, is more richer than any money they can give you. Don't be moved. You will see millions of dollars will come your way. Flashy cars like the one they have given to Bishop Kedia, a man of God who was speaking the truth. And because they have made him bishop, his mouth has shut up. That's why some of them, Christianity has become a way of richness. You are a bishop. You were speaking the truth. But because they have put you, you are a father, you are speaking the truth. Because they have made you a bishop and giving you a brand new car, you changed. I don't know why Christianity has been changed to men of God becoming rich and the poor ones suffering down the streets. Because in the days of Jesus Christ, when you want to become his disciple, he says, sell everything you have and give it to the poor. But today you guys are taking from the poor and the poor are dying. And I don't know why the poor will never be wise. The poor keep praying to the Almighty and they take their small penny they give and come and give to you, instead of you taking what you make from the church and give it to the poor people. That is the church today. But let me tell you all, it's not about what La Republic does towards you that will stop this revolution. No. The end of this revolution is going to be a settlement, a negotiation between French Cameroon and Southern Cameroon. Tell all of them they can go to the moon and the star. But this revolution doesn't depend in the hands of the rich. No. This revolution doesn't depend in the hands of those who are well-to-do. No. Those who are in America, no. Even President Sako, I heard Sisiku on a newspaper saying only him can stop the restoration fighters. Tell him he is still dreaming. Tell Sisiku that he is still dreaming. Saudi Cameroon was the first country that practiced a democratic election before French Cameroon. While our chiefs were already ruling as native authorities in British Southern Cameroon, French Cameroons never knew what was leadership. Tell Sisiku that he can do all those politics, but those who hold the guns, it's difficult to take the gun from a child. It's easy to give them, but it's difficult. Some of you who are living very comfortable, you just speak like it's just that you have never been a suffering. If somebody who has suffered knows what suffering life is all about. Some of you, you just speak like daydreamers. Let me ask some of you, all of you watching me, I know those people from La Republic are there. Let me ask some of you. Have you ever been in a position of a fatherless child in front of a bakery, and then you see children coming out from that bakery with their father, and then you never see your own father? You don't have a father. You don't have nobody to even pass by you and give you a gâteau and say, my son, this is for you. Have you ever been in that position? Or have you ever been in a position where you see others enjoying and you want to think about your own? Your father is in the grave. That is the position which those children which are in the bushes with those guns, that is what they have. Have you ever been in a position where you stand and you watch your own brother, your friend, which you were talking yesterday night, you were sharing plantains and you were dialoguing, and in the morning you find that same friend, you're putting him in the grave without a casket, without anything? Have you ever been in that position? You have never been. When you are in that position, then you will know that all these things you're doing with these activists in so-called Yannick and the others in America and trying to corrupt people, you are just playing. One person on Equinox gave you guys the rightful response. He said, start negotiating, because the pain is not about those who are in diaspora. We are just ambassadors of those who have those guns on the ground. Let me tell you, Mr. Bia. We are just ambassadors of children weeping in the wilderness. Even me or President Sako, I don't think he has the power to collect the guns. So if somebody's lying you like what Sisiku is telling you, Sisiku is already impeached. Even the people of Ambazonia don't recognize Sisiku. So if somebody is telling you like what Sisiku is saying, I have the power to take the gun, tell them that they are wasting their time. The earlier you start negotiating with the interim government that represent the people, represent those soldiers, which every day in their sleep they think about the loved ones which have been killed, the better. Because you can waste all the resources of French Cameroon, join it even with the unnatural resources of Southern Cameroon, you will never, ever bring peace to the heart of those children without a concrete negotiation. And even with a concrete negotiation, it will need their loved ones, not their direct loved ones, because some are dead, their loved ones to take them out of that image. It's just that you don't know. In the Western world, when a child watches the father die, that child is placed under psychological control for a very long period of time to take that image out of him. Because sometimes the child sleeps and wake up and see like that image is still in front of him. That is what those soldiers have. To them, they see death like nothing. Some have watched their father, mother, sisters, and brothers killed. They see death like nothing. They see blood like nothing. They see them too die like nothing. I've been in that position. Some of you who know my life, you know, there was a period in my life I wish I was dead. Because you're faced with only yourself. My friends were going to the school. I was going to Bota by the water side. I would sit by the water side. No friend, no brother, nobody to pay my school fees. And I'll be there all day. I will eat from the coconut tree that falls or from the mango. I will swim 10 times in the sea and come back. But I had nobody to stand for me. That time I would think about my own dead father. I would think about my life. Nobody was with me. That's why when I came through this, I said, there are thousands and thousands of people like me down there. It doesn't take money. It doesn't take money or wealth. You can give somebody 500, 1,000. Tomorrow that money will finish. But if you create something that will last forever, they will enjoy it till eternity. So tell Sisiku, he cannot negotiate. Nobody can rule us from jail. On Patterson letter, Patterson said, only walking through the jail of Kondengi, you feel ghost pimples. You torture people. You put fear into them. You instigate fear. And you want Sisiku to rule. If the warder, which is controlling Sisiku, can control him, then what about us? That means it's the warder that is controlling our destiny. Because the warder is the one that tells Sisiku what time to sleep and what time to go to jail. If that warder can control Sisiku, that means he's the one controlling our destiny. The destiny of 8 million people. We are not stupid. We, the people of Southern Cameroon, know that the mistake UBA did to Barrister Bobala by releasing him, you don't want to do that with Sisiku. Despite the letter from the Abuja High Court. And we, the people of Southern Cameroon, will never, ever put the destiny of 8 million people, 12,000 deaths in the hands of Sisiku. He has been impeached long time, and he must know that. He must know. He must know. And he must know that in the history of Southern Cameroons, leaders have never questioned the people. They have worked with the people. He is the first leader in the history of Southern Cameroon to question the people. He's the first. I will quote him today if he doesn't know. Even Patterson did not question the people. Sisiku is the first leader that thinks he knows more than 8 million people. No, sir. We know you are a teacher. We know you are educated. I don't compare with it. You are a great man. I respect you for everything. But the people are greater than you. Because we don't practice the politics of La République. Our forefathers were the first greatest democratic politicians in Africa. While French Cameroon was still dreaming of holding their first transitional elections, our forefathers, Endeli and Foncha, practiced that. And when Foncha won Endeli, Endeli did not go for a battle. Endeli did not do like what you're doing in jail. Endeli did not compare with Foncha. Endeli humbled because it was the people. It was the people's will. And he said, okay, my brother, let it be so. Endeli still accepted working under the government of Foncha, despite him losing in the so-called plebiscite, which we are in that bondage today. That is just that was the first democratic election that happened with no quarrel. Let's come to our modern day. Before you were even known as a president, Sisiku, Barrister Bobala did not drag with you. He did not. Despite today him taking an opposite side, but he did not drag with you. When Equinox came to Barrister Bobala after he had left Kondengi and said, are you still the president? We have those videos. Are you still the president of the band consortium? He said, no. Ambazonia already has a new president. His name is Sisiku, Ayuk Julius Tabe. That is the spirit of Endeli and Foncha. He could start dragging with you, but he saw the people had already decided. He did not want to go against his people. He wanted to start his own way because it is the people way. It is in our blood. It is in our genes. No leader argues with the people. You work for the people and you must obey the people. So Barrister Bobala gave you it without, just like Foncha. Just like Endeli did to Foncha. You came. Before you could come, Patterson was there. That's the spirit of Foncha, and I want you to know that's why I say Sisiku must know. What Sisiku must know and Eric Tataw must know. And the groups of South African cabal who have been sent to destroy the revolution that is fighting justice for the 12,000 people who have been killed. What you must know. Before we ever knew about Sisiku or Eric Tataw, we had Patasang. Patasang, when the people unanimously said, Patasang, you must go down for Sisiku to rule. The spirit of our ancestors, Foncha and Endili, came upon Tasang Wilfred. And he said, God had showed me. I will go down for Sisiku to rule. He did not compare. He did not come out to say, no, I'm the president. I am the one who refused 20 million from La Republique. I am the one who did this. Tasang did not do that. Sisiku, Tasang did not do that. And you must know this. You are my father. You are my elder person. But I must correct you because I'm not a child. We are not children. Even my father was alive and he does wrong. I will say, hey, father, sit down here. Because I am a man too. There is a stage which when a child grows is above the stage of a child. When you're 25, you can put your father down. Say, sit down. Let me talk some sense to you when you're acting stupid. So I can talk to you. All of you in the revolution, so-called fathers or who doctors. I can tell you, sit your eyes down. Let me put some sense into you. And you put your eyes down. Because when you are doing wrong, your son, if you truly have a son, if that son knows the dignity of becoming a son, he has to tell you, father, sit down. You're messing up. So let me put some sense to you. If Tasang had to question you, you will not be who you are. You will not fly in those planes. You will not drive in those big jeeps in America. We will not call the police to give you all the entourage. We will not give you all those dignity. If Tasang had to wake up and say, oh, Sisiku is a lie, I must be the president. I must be the president because I resigned. I refused 20 million. 200 million from ad hoc committee. We would have not known you. But Tasang did not say so. Tasang did not crag you. He did not complain. He did not say, no, Sisiku have been accused of embezzlement from Sonel. Tasang did not say so. He did not say a word. When the delegations of the conclave said, you must go down, he said, oh, I'm going to go down. And he gave you the power. He gave it to you without a complaint. Now, why your time? Why your time? We, the people of Ambazonia, have seen that where you are, you cannot be free to do decisions. We have seen before you could even talk, we were weeping that you were dead. We mourned you because we loved you. You came out and we saw you. We posted your pictures like a Mandela. Then we reasoned out because we have faced the same experience with Barrister Bobala. And we said, no, despite we love Sisiku, despite we see you as our president, we have to quit that power because it is a warder that controls the key to your prison. And if a warder controls what time you have to sleep, what time you have to eat, what time you have to take shower, what time you have to brush your teeth, what time you have to go to court, you cannot control the destiny of 8 million people in that condition. We did not do it out of greed. We did not. Before you came, President Sako was still interim. He wasn't a president then. It's because of your want to show the people. No, you don't do that. If Patasang had to do that, you would have not been, people would have not known you. You'd have just been where you were in Nigeria with Singa. But Patasang went down. Then why your case? Why the struggling to destroy the revolution? Why? Bala did not do that from jail. They tried, but they did not succeed because Mancho BBC. Look, that's why I tell all of them, including Yannick Sikot, who has joined the ranks of those who want to minimize the death of innocent souls. I've told them. What they must know is people have tried, so they are just little ants, small maggots, midgets. Do you know what they call jigger? If you be small pikin, you don't play for corner house them, you know what they call jigger. They be small jigger. When La Republique be tried with Dr. Fontem and Barrister Bobala, the spirit of the innocent souls, the way they be don't die, they convoked Mancho, and Mancho said, no, I'm standing for Ambazonia. You think Mancho BBC could not follow Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fontem and follow the deal of La Republique to go out and preach peace and leave? Mancho BBC said, no. That's to tell you Today again, out of the Naira 10, the 9 are playing fishy games. The spirit of the dead comes in the prison again. Pooh! And Patterson said, no, 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 you cannot do that. You think Patterson is just acting like that? No, 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 no. A revolution, it's spirit. Let me tell you, I think I've once told you that. Revelation and revolution almost have the same word. Have you asked yourself why? Have you questioned yourself and asked why revelation and revolution have the same word, almost the same meaning? Revelation, revolution. Have you asked? Revelation, biblically, was used in the days before Christ came to prophesy what will happen. Like in the days of John the Baptist, he said, prepare ye for the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent from your sins, you workers of iniquity. He was giving a revelation. A man will be bound, which I cannot unloose his shoes. That was a revelation. And when Jesus was born and had to go to be baptized by John the Baptist, that was the revelation coming into reality. And his journey to the cross was a revolution, saving humanity from sin. Some years ago, before Endeli and Foncha died, they told La Republic. Some 2 years ago, Weber said it in the court. In the House of Assembly. Let me tell you, revolution is the prophesying of what will happen in the future. That's what you're seeing today. And a revolution comes from the accumulated pain of suffering from a particular people. When you see a revolution, it doesn't start like that. No. It starts from pain. You kill somebody, you want to destroy their education, you want to destroy their school, inflation, all those start accumulating. When the cup becomes full, it explodes, and that is a revolution. So what they are struggling to do? They are struggling to quench an accumulated pain for 50 years. You think you can do that? The pain of killing the children when they wanted GC board, the pain of not giving them access to any better good living in their own country, the pain of destroying federation, the pain of taking them to slave, do all those pain. Southern Cameroon, tell them all they are wasting their time. And for Eric Tataw, tell him what he's doing. We have had activists before him. Mark Barata and Eric and Tapang, they did job more than him. All the shouting he's doing, tell him he doesn't know what he's doing. In this revolution, an activist have never, ever gone against the will of the people. You can bark like a dog to the moon, but you can never go against the will of the people. Tell Eric Tataw that. And we, the people of Ambazonia, we have decided nobody will rule us from jail. President Sako is the president. Secretary Chris is the communication secretary. Director of cabinet, Eric Ate. And we have our counties and LGA, and that's what stands. La Republic can go and corrupt whoever. This revolution will succeed. Now, what do you, the people of Southern Cameroon, needs to do? Wait, before we go that, let me put up something. I want to put up this. It's very important. Yeah, it's very, very important. Just give me 2 seconds, I will put, and then we'll continue. Yeah, my great people, I think I've done what I have to do. Good. You know, I cannot do this without remembering my brothers in the bush. That is, oh, I got the wrong, yeah, that is the PayPal and the Cash App. You know, when you do this, you must remember those in the bush. We are 650, we had almost 700 and something in this show. And we're about getting to the end of the show very soon as I'm done with this, what Eric and Sisiku must know and what with Ambazonia must do, even with this ABC stuff. That's the Cash App, $Watana Wata. $5 is feeding for the Restoration Force for 1 week. $5. We are 600. If you give $5, I'm not asking you more, $5, you feed the Restoration Force for 1 week. 1 week. 1 week. So in that Cash App there and the PayPal, you can go in and give just $5. If we 618 people or 650 can do that, that would be great. Now, let me continue. I saw some people jubilating. Yeah, no, I forgot to do that. I had to do that when I start so that all those who are coming in, they need to know that we have to $5. I know it's chicken change for many, but $5. If you want to give and above, you can give. But $5 is the feeding money for our soldiers for 1 week. $5. They will use $1 for each day. Some of you don't know the power of your currency. They use $1 for each day. $1. They can feed with $1, which you throw on your headbed for each day. That means they will eat pop-off and beans. Pop-off for 150, beans for 50, 1 kanda in the afternoon. Maybe concha for 150, 2 kanda in the evening before they think of fighting for a revolution, which you all, after the success of this revolution, you'll be the one to come and drive your Lamborghini and your Ferrari. So all they're asking for you is just $5. $5 for you to get good cars. $5 for you to be able to enjoy your port, because after this revolution, we'll have a port, not the sham which the Republic has in Douala. $5 for you not to be paying expensive light bills and custom duties. $5. So you can go into that Cash App, $Watana Wata, PayPal, Kajeri 31st, and drop just $5 to have a good life, to have good roads, to drive good cars. In America, they don't know you. They know Lil Wayne and Jay-Z. You can be your only Wayne and Jay-Z back home if you start doing that $5 contribution. So do it. Now, let me go now to ABC. I think I'm done with what these activists and Sisiku must know. ABC has been blocked, and I saw one crazy fellow in Germany here called Padia Sanga. He was happy. What Padia Sanga must know, and he must have this in his head, is that it is a shame when you have a medium which is preaching truth to La Republique, and you come and you're posting and you're happy that the medium has been blocked. Whereas you on Equinox, they could not even give you enough time to speak. You went to their so-called national dialogue, they could not even give you 2 minutes to talk. And you come, the only medium, I saw you the other day, you went to one village like that in your village, and you could not even give a grandfather something. You were going to snap pictures of that grandfather. And you come, where we have ABC, you're happy that is blocked. But let me tell you, Southern Cameroonians, we need to have an ABC TV app. Yes. We will create an app. You know, as the revolution goes, we must get tougher. Just like how we have had techniques now to cost La Republique more havoc, like the popcorn, the manawa, and everything. We need to have an ABC app. An ABC app which, when Secretary Chris wants to come live, we only just come on Facebook and we talk, and then all of us just go into that app. That app nobody can block. It's very easy. We have people who have had 11 A's, 12 A's. Those are brothers who were so good in science, which are in American. We can create that thing ABC. Now. Let's quit this thing. We can have an ABC app. There are so many apps on the Play Store. Let's create an ABC app. For now, we have YouTube, yes, but I think the app will do great. Because the app which, when you want to come on a live show, everybody has it on the phone. We just click on the app and the TV appears and we watch our live show. And we don't need to have all this Mark Zuckerberg headache and all this corruption, because I know Facebook doesn't stand for justice. I know that. They use their so-called community standard, whatever, and they hinder justice. They still have problem with America today for interfering in their, Russia passing through them to interfere in the election. So we know that. So please, we need an ABC app very, very fast. It can be created very quick. Very, very quick. I think that will be one of my last thing I will say. And to you, the people of Southern Cameroon, let me tell you what we need to do before I conclude the show. You as a people, the revolution is in your hands. God will not come out from heaven to come and help you. Yes. Gone are those days when people used to say, angel come, is a lie. If you mess up with this revolution, you will never have it again. Nobody should complain in this revolution that there is tea free. It's fat lie. Fat lie. Go to your counties. In the counties, today is Saturday. In few hours, each county, they're having their meetings. They tell you about every penny and what they're using. I'm still telling you, all those people who should tell you like, oh, this and that. No, the only corrupted organization we had in this revolution was ASC. When we had some thieves in the name of that, they were controlling ground zero fighters. But now, all the fighters are fought under their county. If you give your 1 penny to this revolution, you will be accounted for. Every Saturday, every morning, if you are in Fako County, you are in Eme County, you are in Bui, you are in Boyo, you are in Momo, you are in Kupe Maninkuba, every penny you give is accounted for. So, shun all those who are telling you like, oh, money will be stolen. Nobody. And if there's any chairman or whoever that uses misuse money, is taken off immediately. I've told you all the revolution has been cleaned from bad seeds. Look for your county if you're watching me. Go into your county and support your LGA. The revolution is going. Have you guys not seen? The revolution is moving on very well. That's why you see La Republic is coming up with small tactics. So don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. I want to thank everybody who has joined this show today. And I'm sorry my Facebook is full, but you can follow the page. You can still follow me on Prince J Car. We'll always be there for this revolution, no matter what. And please, if you know there is an activist who is distracting you, don't need to watch. Don't be demoralized. Now you need your spirit full, like a battery or a phone which is fully charged. If you know somebody is distracting you from focusing in the revolution, please, you need it. And any person can become a restoration force. I said that last time. If you are a doctor, you can become a restoration fighter. You don't need to go to the bush. You just need to use your service as a doctor to fight for your people. There are many ways. Contact me and I'll tell you. If you are a truck driver, you are a buy and seller, there are many ways you can fight in this revolution. There are many ways. There are many ways you can fight for your revolution. Many. You don't need to go to the bush. You don't need to carry on arms. We are 8 million people. We have 8 million different services of life we are operating in. If every person in these 8 million people just sit down and use what you're working in your life, which God has blessed you, to work for this revolution for one day, this revolution will succeed. We don't need, those in the bushes are enough. Those in the bushes are very okay. Whatever you're doing in life, just use it to fight. If you are a nurse, you think there is something you can do as a restoration fighter to push the message for the restoration of Southern Cameroon and Bazonia statehood, just go and do it. If you are a doctor, you are a teacher, you are a bike rider, there are many ways we can do it. That's what is called networking. Are you not seeing what the bars are doing with Kamto? All walks of life for the Bamile case are supporting Kamto, because they want that their muddy road that leads from Melong to Nchang, when Kamto becomes a president, just like how Biya has done in his village and put good lights and road, they too, they will have it in Chang. This is networking. So don't be sitting down there and say, oh, this revolution is only... No. Whether you are unionist, you are federalist or what, for the fact that you are from Southern Cameroon, you have to be part of this revolution. I'm telling you, because in one way or the other, it will benefit you. It will benefit maybe with good roads, maybe with an airport which you have never taken a plane to land in the Tico airport. You have never taken your containers from the Victoria Port. So in any way, even you have a federation or whatever, this revolution will help you. So are you not seeing what the bars are doing? The bars will not say no because I'm for CP. Even the CPDMs which are from Bamileke, they are supporting Kamto secretly. So let's be wise. Southern Cameroonians, don't be stupid. And your destiny slip you off in the name of that, I'm not Ambazonia, I don't want to be. No. You can be anonymous and do a great job. You can be anonymous and you contribute behind, nobody will know you. You can be, just contact me on Facebook and say, Prince J, I want to do it. My number is this. Let me give my number. You can do it behind, nobody will know. Let me give you my number. While those of the El Clasico, please, let's start. The Barcelona women and the Real Madrid men, please, let's start. Let's start doing our El Clasico. Last time the women beat the men, so today I don't think so. I think the men will beat the women. My number is +45 7187 7086. That's my number. If you want to be a restoration fighter in any way, if you want to support in any way anonymously, many people are supporting anonymously. Many people. We are no more talking again. We are doing things secretly. I've told you all, as the revolution grows, we become more matured. We don't more come again on Facebook and saying this and that. No. And we are cautioning our fighters not to show the weapons they harvest on Facebook. So please, don't be worried. Southern Cameroon will be free. We just need to work as brothers, networking, and take out all these compromised people amongst us. And let nobody fool you that we are divided. We are united for a purpose. Just some few people. And not everybody will be united. Just some few people are struggling to distract us, but they will not succeed. +45 7187 7086. Yeah, +45 7187 7086. That's my phone number. Let me try and see those who have, if the game has started, how many people have contributed, so I call their names. I forgot. Mamia. See, people have already gone in. The game has already started. People have already contributed, Mamia. The women will be left behind today because the men have showed. Ooh. You have Mama Midred, who started the day. Mama Midred has given $50. You see, that's for 10 soldiers. 10 soldiers feeding money. If we all do it like this is why I like big boys. This is the people I call big boys of Southern Cameroon. Not the ones who go and buy champagne in nightclub and cannot give $5 to their boys to support them. Whereas they'll be the ones to come and build good houses and drive good cars. You see, this is a woman. $50 cash feeding money for 10 soldiers for a week. So women, 10. Women are already up with 10. Okay? Then now you have Mama Daniel. Daniel stood with one soldier. We take everything, $5 in Daniel. $5. So women are winning 10-1. Cliff, $5. You see, $5. They are coming in, $5. That's 10-2. Brian, $10. You see, they are coming in. $10. The women are they have feeding money for 10 soldiers. The men have feeding money for 4 soldiers. It's continuing. Donut, $5. $5. The women have given 10. The men have given 5. Oh, Mr. Nde, Gildas. Mr. Gildas, $20. It's coming in. $20. That's for 4 soldiers. The women, 10-8. The men will beat the women today. Mr. Menkam, $20. $20. That's for 4 soldiers. The men are leading the women now 12-10. So first in history, the game is going on. Let's play this game quick. I want to see on PayPal who are those who are contributing. The men are doing a great job. A very great job.
Greatness could arise once we break the shackles of the government.
You are the most lucky people in the world. No human being in this world ever caught up with his history. You are standing face to face and holding your own history.
I have a video from Tataw which he just sent to me in some few minutes ago, and after this I'll be putting it live on my Facebook. He has asked me to put it. I will share it in other groups. So after this, if you're watching us as we are done with this show, you will see a video from Tataw which he sent me to post on my Facebook. I'm going to post it, and I think other activists too will be posting it. Mama Johanna has given $100. This is great. $100. The women has gone up with. That's feeding money for 20 soldiers. She sent it through PayPal. That's very great. Mama Johanna has given $100. $100. $100. I like that. So the women now are 18, the men are 10. Bishop has given $5. $5 Bishop. I mean $15. $15 Bishop. Putting the men on 18. The women are 18. Mama Rose has given $10. Putting the women on 20. And the men on 18. Its game is going on well. Real Madrid, Barcelona. This is our El Clasico. I've told you, when I come online and I talk, I cannot go off without raising money. My brothers in the bushes will be happy seeing me do this. They'll be happy. Because they always say, Prince Jake, you come online, you talk, people are there watching you, but what do you do for us to support us in the bushes? Then I said, okay, I'm going to start this. I asked them, which two teams do they like? They say, we like Barcelona and Real Madrid. I say, any day I come online, I will give the women one team, I give the men one team. And then you guys will need to manage, because them two over here is not easy. People walk under the snow, ice to get money. So we'll be taking $5. $1 for each soldier will be feeding money for each day. So they say, Prince J can't do it. So I think they'll be very happy when they sit and they see you all, we are playing this game, and they are getting. Last time, I think by now we have raised, I'm not talking about this one that is coming in now. We have raised close to $3,500 for this feeding money. The first set of money has gone out already. Yeah, $2,500 has been put in for Momo, Mezam, Goketunja, Donga Manchun, and Manu. Yes. $2,500 has been put out for them. So we are starting now with Fako, Meme, Kupe Maninguba, I think either Dian, Boyo, or the others. I think so. So we have another 5 which we are starting with. Somebody say I should change to Opopo versus PWD Bamenda. That's a good debate. Opopo doesn't exist again now. That's a good one. That's a very nice thought. That's a nice thought. Opopo versus PWD Bamenda. That's a good one. Those are two great teams of Southern Cameroon. I think that's who think about changing that, because these are foreign names we are using. That's true. These are foreign names we are using. I think Opopo versus PWD Kumba. But which one will be the women and which one will be the man? Because Barcelona now, we already have great strikers like the Lionel Messi, Mama Honorine. She's the one, when she comes in, you see $100. $100. She's the Lionel Messi. So we'll think about that. That's a great idea. I think we'll take our own. It's better to promote our own. PWD Bamenda, Opopo Victoria United, or we take Shooting Stars of Victoria. That's a very good idea. Brilliant idea. Next show we'll start with that. Yeah, we will stop all these. $10 from Mr. Tamanjong. Mr. Tamanjong, $10. It has put the men on 15-20. So next one will be PWD Bamenda versus Victoria United Opopo. We stop all this foreign name of Barcelona and this. But the one thing is, I don't know those good players. I like when I'm calling, I need some good players of PWD Bamenda. I think I will look for the name. I will look for those players. I remember about Grampy Song. I remember my great grandfather of Middle Farms, Banana Joe, who was there. I remember Grand Lazar of Bota, who was part of Victoria United. I don't think I remember all those names. That would be a good idea. PWD Bamenda, I don't know most of the players. Yeah, I think that would be a very good idea. We need to start promoting our own. We stop all this Barcelona and so whatever. Yeah. So, oh, my man has come in. See, we have people which when they enter this show, you hear things. See, I told you guys last time, Barcelona beat Real Madrid because Benzema was not in the field. Benzema of the Real Madrid men is called Somo. Here, Somo, when Somo comes, things happen. You see, he has come. He wants to shut the women today. I've been saying here that the women have been beating the men 4 consecutive times on the line. Somo have said it's not going to happen again anymore. You see, Somo has given $100. $100. He wants to shut the women today. The men must win this show. So Somo is putting the men on 35-20. The men are on 35. The women are on 20. Somebody said I should open call. If I open calls, I will not be able to show as people are contributing. If I put on calls, I will not be able to show. I would have loved to. Next time I will take calls. You're right. I will take calls next time. Yeah, Brian, you're right. I remember Calesone. You're very right. I remember Kinge. Mount Cameroon FC boy. I remember the one and only Django. I remember Jamamba. I remember the one and only Katakis. That one is my elder brother's friend. I remember the great Katakis. Yeah. I remember them. We had great players. You know, La Republic is very wicked. You see, even people, we have players. Katakis played ball even more than Etofis. Django them. Jemamba. They played ball more than Etofis. Atem Valentine. But La Republic was so wicked that they killed their career. I remember Atem Valentine in those days of Mount Cameroon. Atem Valentine. Oh, God. He scored more than even Samuel Etofis. But they only used him like that. Tonsa Atem Valentine. And finally went and broke his leg, whether I swear. Oh, you're born to suffer. Those were players. Look, oh, God, may God have mercy upon us. That's why I told everybody that this revolution, whether you belong wherever, it touches you. If you are a footballer, you are a musician, it touches you. Just remember what Willie de Paris said on ABC. He said they're giving all those things to Daphne because of this revolution. They gave Miss Cameroon first time to somebody from the Northern Zone because of this revolution. Look, if you don't know why you have to fight this revolution, you better wake up. These are great players we had. Atem Valentine, Jamamba, Django, Katakis, Calesone. There were so many. Their lives just ended like that. Either putting them in the junior national team and after frustrating them, just using our brothers, their life, and destroying them. Let's wake up. If Southern Cameroon existed, I'm very sure, even now I have my friends who are playing, they would have been all over here playing. If Southern Cameroon existed, Atem Valentine should have been one great star of Southern Cameroons. Jemanba and Django, all them with my great man, great grandfather of Middle Farms, Banana Joe, all them Defang. And the rest, they should have been great stars. But see the way La Republic used them and they did not go anywhere. The only place they ever reached was junior national team. Before they could call them, it was hell. But if we had our own, my brother, you all should pray. We need to finish this fight. Ben Bola, that's names. Yes, Mbakamulema. Let me get, so the men are 38. See, the men are up today. Where are the women? The men again 30. The men want to beat the women today. You see, $30 for the men. 30. $30. $30. Now you have the men at 44. The women are still 20. Where are the women today? Where is Mama Ono? Where is my Lionel Messi? The men are beating the women terribly today. What's Mama Honorinde? Something is happening in PayPal. Let me see PayPal first. Something is happening in PayPal. The men are doing great here. $15, $20. Yeah. Mr. Akonjok gave $15. It has put the men on the place of 47. And then Mr. Njok gave $5. It has put the men on the place of 48. So that's it. This on PayPal. I cannot show you all the PayPal here. So that's it going today. I don't know if Messi is injured or not. I don't know. Mbela Kake. Those are good names. Oh God. Those are good names. So I said it last time. I said, if you are from Momo, Mezam, Donga Manchum, Ngoketunja, and Manyu, please meet the chairman of Ngoketunja for $500. I announced it in the Amber Peace Plan. Please get to him. When you do it, please do a letter of recognition and send so we post it for our viewers to see. Why for Fako and the others, Meme, we are on their own now, which we are raising. Grand Koge Franklin, you know those names, eh? You know those names very well. You know those names. I really wish those are old men, elder men of Southern Cameroon, which I wish I could see them play. Mokake. I'm telling you. All of them today, I don't know how their own lives have turned out to be. Those were born footballers. Born footballers. Let's continue with our El Clasico. I will get those names. They are the names I will start calling. I will no more be calling all these Lionel Messi. Zambe. Hey. And as you know, Zambe. Oh, Zambe. You know Ernesto. You know. I like what you guys are calling those names. It makes me happy. Zambe. I know that name very well. I know that name very well. Zambe. Saba. I know that one. Ashu Hope. I know Ashu Hope. Man, please, next time I'll be coming in this show. I need those names. I want my names of my brother. Even though La Republic killed them from becoming stars, let me, Prince Jacob, promote them. They are our own stars. Than calling Lionel Messi and Benzema. Let me call Zambe, call Mokake, call Atem Valentine, call Django, call all them, all those of PWD Bamenda. Give me their names. They are the ones I need to call. They are our own star. We need to promote everything. Yes, we need to promote them. We need to, and this is the purpose of this revolution, promote our own. Despite when they find themselves, we need to promote our own. Everybody promotes their own. Everybody. Himbola. All those names you have of players of Victoria United, shoot or propose. When we have finished our show and we have this aspect of raising money for our restoration forces, we will use their name to raise money. We will use their names. The ones of PWD Bamenda, we need them. All. The ones of was Young Sport Academy, get with their names. We need all the 20 names. All. The ones we can get. So when we are here, we call their name. Let them know we remember them. And they know that even though their dream failed, but their own generation, their children, their own dream will never fail. Somebody saying Zambe isn't from Amberland. Okay, then we take off the name. We only promote Southern Cameroon. We take off the name. If Zambe is not from Amberland, we take off the name. So Southern Cameroonian, please, let's do the show. I think I'll be going off soon. I hear Amber Roots is on. I'll be going off soon so you guys can go over and watch Amber Roots. So let's do it. So we'll see how much. If we can get even $1,000 today, it will be good. I think we have almost past $500. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, today we have 150, 210. We have almost $300. So please, my papa is calling me. Oh, this is my papa. He's the one calling me, and I'll call him back. So please, Papa.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I'm live on Facebook. I know it's my papa that wants to talk to me.
That's true. I don't want to leave a message. Very briefly, I know you are busy.
No, I'm on live.
And keep us for seeing how. Okay. We'll talk when you're done. You call me.
I'll
I
call you.
have a song for you.
Okay.
Yes. I'm here for see have a song for you.
Okay, Papa.
Yes. Thank you for it.
Okay.
You are doing well.
God bless you,
Bye.
Papa.
You too.
This is my blind father. He doesn't see me. Yeah, he only hears my voice. He tells me he's happy with what I'm doing. He's from Southern Cameroon, from Victoria, but he's blind. He only hears my voice when I do this show. I'm telling you, he only hears my voice when I do the show. He's blind, he cannot see. But he's struggling. Sometimes I'm busy and I cannot call him. The person which you just hear me calling my father is in America. He's blind, but he cannot see. Every day he makes sure he calls me to ask, how are you doing? Are you okay? I feel happy. Yeah. Why those who threaten my life? The blind man is struggling to find who is fighting for his generation. Papa, I will call you when I'm done with this video. I will. He's a great man. Southern Cameroonians, let's do this feeding money. Let me take some break and let me go rest. This is what gives me courage sometimes. I've been for 2 days and I've not called him. So he's calling out to ask me that somebody has a song for me. God bless you all, Southern Cameroonians, at least for my life once, and I'm happy for what I'm doing. So let's see who is the next. If not, we'll announce this result, then I'll need to leave now. Yeah, we need to leave, so I had to get some break. I've been online for a long time. So I think I'll leave it today because I'm even happy that the men have beaten the women for once. Yes, I'm happy that the men are beating the women. The cash app is $Watana Wata. The PayPal is Kajeri 31st. I'm happy for once that the men have scored 48 and the women are still in 20. Yeah, showing that the men woke up from slumber after a 4-0 trash by the women. Today, the men are up. So I want to thank you all for this wonderful show. And I want to say kudos to the men. Kudos to the men for this great victory. Let me go and talk to this my one and only papa, who is always there struggling to check me even though he cannot see me. Let me go off and try and call him so he too can hear my voice and have some happiness. I feel you all are revived. Please stay focused. Love your brother. And let's be focused. Victory is assured. Together, we will make it. Support your counties and LGA. Stand by your interim government. Support them. And let's be focused. Together, we will make Southern Cameroon a reality. Bye for now.